Is day trading a fool's errand, or is it a viable path to growing your wealth? If you've watched a finance video on YouTube, you've probably seen the ads for the brilliant secret to profitable day trading. Quote, the mansion and the Lamborghinis could all be yours. All you need to do is buy this $50,000 course. I've been trading since 1992, and the dream has existed since then, but it's a path paved in blood, or at least losses. Today, I'll answer 2 questions from real people trying to walk that path and give my insight as a trader on how to day trade. How can I get my dad to stop day trading? I'm Tom Preston, Chief Market Strategist for tastylive. On this week's Money Makeover, is there a right way to day trade? Reddit post number 1 is, my boyfriend is losing all our money day trading. This is from Rebecca. She says, my boyfriend and I have been together for 3 years, and since we've started dating, his big dream has been to trade in the stock market. We have a joint bank account because we have kids together and other stuff, so it just made sense. So Rebecca says that while they're financially stable, the boyfriend feels that he will always be financially insecure. The problem is, she says, he's been trying to get rich fast doing stocks, and I recently discovered he's been taking $400 out of our bank account each month to trade, and he's lost almost all of it. I wanted to blow up on him, but I didn't. Quote, I view him as an addict. It's like someone with a gambling addiction or shopping addiction, not breaking up, but need advice on how to handle this, please. Rebecca, you're absolutely right. He should have shared with you at least that he's pulling the money out of your account and investing it or trying to day trade it or, play the market as you described. What your boyfriend is doing right is engaging with the market. So he already knows what a stock is. He already has an account. He's already kind of doing it. He's participating in it, and that's great. What he needs to do is find a smarter strategy. So Rebecca, what I would do to help the situation is point him towards a direction where he understands better strategies to how to make money in the market. For example, if he thinks a stock is going up, a better strategy than just buying stock and hoping it goes up is to sell an out-of-the-money put that has a higher probability of making money. Put the odds in his side. He can define risk with other strategies. He doesn't have to use all his capital in one trade. He can diversify. And he can learn over time how to become financially secure with real investment strategies. So I would encourage him and you to follow that path. Rebecca responds later in the Reddit thread that she says, if you want to continue spending money like that, spend it on online courses, learning the market, because now's not the time for entry-level traders. Rebecca, that's horrible advice to give him. First of all, there is no time that is optimal for getting into trading or investing or anything like that. There's no best time or worst time. Any time is as good as any other. But the second point is, he doesn't know and you don't know what you need to get from a class. You only learn that by doing it. Until he tries some different strategies and maybe hopefully makes some money, maybe loses some money, and he's learning and he's saying, well, gee, I don't understand this part or that part, then he might consider a class. Maybe. But I am very dubious about the value of classes. The reason is that traders age in dog years. Spending one expiration, 1 month trading options is better than 7 months or a year even in any other job. Take that money that you would invest in a class, put it in your brokerage account, and use defined risk, low risk strategies, and actually try to make money that way. Learn by doing. So there are 2 marching orders I would give Rebecca, and she can pass those on to her boyfriend. The first is learn what a short put is and learn why it puts the odds in your favor. If you're bullish, a short put is oftentimes a better strategy than just buying the stock. The second point is learn why most classes are an absolute waste of money. You might learn something, but you're going to learn more by actually trading. Reddit post number 2. How can I get my dad to stop day trading? This is from Joseph, and Joseph says, I'm a minor high schooler, so he's under 18. I invest in individual stocks, bonds, and ETFs. My investments total around $30,000. First of all, Joseph, that's awesome. $30,000 and you're under 18? Good for you. He says, my dad is currently addicted to stocks, and it seems to be worsening. I keep telling you to put his money in an index fund, but he keeps pulling out his MBA and venture capital classes he took from Georgia Tech and tells me to shut up. Yeah, that's pretty typical dad behavior. Joseph continues, although I tell him statistically, most people lose money from day trading, he keeps acting like he can beat the market with individual stocks, and he's going one step further and making a trading bot now. Trading is not all of his dad's wealth. He plans to retire with earnings from real estate and his stock portfolio. Joseph had something interesting. He says, my dad is a data scientist who works as an R&D researcher. He has a portfolio of like $300,000. He has stuff like Tesla and Google and 3M and lots of dividend stocks I recommended. I just can't get him to bury the idea of actually making a day trading bot and swing trading. Okay, let me explain a couple of things about day trading that might resonate with your dad. Your dad has an MBA and is a researcher. It sounds like he's pretty comfortable with math and statistics. The data suggests that stock price changes follow a normal distribution, a bell curve. They are randomly distributed up and down. Most of the time, the price changes are right in the middle, around 0% changes. Rarer, less frequently, less probable are the big moves up or down. But the individual price changes are almost impossible to predict. And that's, I think, what Joseph is trying to tell his dad. But his dad needs to hear that the odds are against him succeeding as a day trader. Statistically and fundamentally, there's not a dime's bit of difference between day trading and swing trading. I don't care what anybody says. You're trying to make money off of a coin flip. Put it in those terms, Joseph, and I think your dad's going to understand. I have an MBA from the University of Chicago, and I have children, so I kind of get your dad's viewpoint on things. Maybe I think options, because they're more quantitative and math-oriented, might fit your dad's personality and goals a little bit better. Now, Joseph's dad is also interested in creating a trading bot. And a trading bot is a computer program that you can create that sends automatic buy and sell signals into stocks. Now, the trick is with bots is they will do exactly what you program them to do. And if you program a bot to day trade, which doesn't have any statistical advantage, the bot isn't going to do you any good. So using a bot, creating a bot that might look for high probability strategies, much better idea. So the first marching order for both Joseph and his dad is to create a watch list to find stocks with high implied volatilities. These are stocks where you'll get paid more for selling options. Then show your dad how to scan that list to find stocks to sell puts in and see if he can create a bot to help you find them. We have videos that tell you exactly how to do it with mechanics that we have developed at tastylive. I would suggest both of you avail yourself of those resources, get smarter, become smarter traders. Want a money makeover? Fill out the form in the description below for a chance to be featured on our show. The takeaways I would give both these Redditors is that, hey, look, this is a learning process, and you're just starting out on this path. When I started out 30 years ago, I tried to do the same thing. I thought I could day trade, I couldn't, I lost money, and then I started to learn options, probabilities, volatility, strategy, risk, capital, etc., etc. So don't see it that you're doing something wrong. See it as the first step on a path to success. What you have now that I didn't have is lots of resources that explain this stuff for free on the internet. Take advantage of them, and it will make your learning curve much steeper. I'm Tom Preston. Click the link below to subscribe to Money Makeover.